let me think. My first musical instrument was, well, it was the piano. It was the piano. Unless you count the banjo that I sat on accidentally, so it was short-lived.
Fifth grade band or fourth grade orchestra, but oh yeah, I started playing the trombone in the fifth grade.
I played the clarinet.
You know, I took piano lessons when I was in grade school, loved it, but I just never continued on with it. It was that issue called practice that always got me in trouble.
My older sister Grace started violin, and I just wanted to be just like her. And so I just begged and begged when I was 5 that I had to start playing the violin. It was an absolute must.
Well, I started when I was in fourth grade. I started playing clarinet, and in those days, if your teeth were crooked, you go to the dentist, and he'd say, well, you can't play clarinet. So then I stopped playing clarinet and started playing string bass.
I hate to admit that I lasted about maybe 2 or 3 years with the piano and 1 year with the cornet, just part of the process of complying with your mother's wishes and not really finding something that you do well.
I played the clarinet in middle school and high school, but I have been a singer for many, many years.
Well, I play at the piano.
Well, there wasn't a lot of playing going on. There was a lot of squeaking going on.
I took piano lessons as an adult, and you cannot teach an old guy new instruments.
And my parents said, you know, if you're the pianist, there's only one in an orchestra and they're out front. But there are 28 violins, so you have a much better chance of playing music if you stay with violin. Best choice I ever made musically.
From the time I was about 15, I knew I wanted to be a conductor.
We're big fans of Joe. I think he's just, his enthusiasm is sometimes very contagious, and that's a good thing.
I think Maestro Joe has done a fabulous job. He's a great performer also, and I think he makes it very interesting. We look forward to it.
We've come a very, very long way. Our maestro has just done amazing things with our orchestra.
Occasionally, jokingly, I will tell Joe Genta that it's the best sleep I ever get. But the reality is that I really do enjoy the symphony, and the quality of what the orchestra does is second to none. I've been to several symphonies across the country, and I really do believe that we have one of the best in the country.
With live music, it's the element of the performance. It's seeing the expressions on the musicians' faces. It's seeing the conductor and how his movement creates sound.
Audiences can tell when a conductor is inspired or not inspired. Audiences can tell when musicians are committed to a performance. And musicians will be committed to a performance, even if they arrive that night for the concert and they've had a tough day or other things are on their mind. When they sense that their colleagues around them are really ready to perform and they sense that the audience is ready to listen, magic happens.
The Des Moines Symphony's Yankee Doodle Pops is the state's largest single-day concert event, and it's extraordinary. I mean, people come out of the woodwork. Estimated about 100,000 people come to this concert.
I love Yankee Doodle Pops. That's my favorite concert of the year.
The Yankee Doodle Pops is just, it is one of, if not my favorite summer event.
There is no more beautiful setting, and I mean this sincerely, no more beautiful setting than on the west terrace of the Iowa State Capitol with that gold dome on a beautiful summer evening with the orchestra looking out and seeing the skyline behind the orchestra, looking behind you and seeing that Capitol dome. It's a gorgeous setting for an outdoor concert with the symphony orchestra.
We would ask Joe, and one of the things that was always a constant with him was, I would love to see an academy. And when the Masonic Temple was going to be torn down, and Harry and I went in to see it, and we realized what could really take place there, the first thing that came to Harry's mind was, I got to get Joe over here, and he needs to see this place.
I think the Academy is so important for kids and families and for the community as a whole, because it really gives us a quality of life that other communities don't have. And to see the children walking in with their instruments to take lessons on a nightly basis, I just get goosebumps still when I'm downtown and see it. So I think it's great.
I think this academy provides the community and people who are non-musical the chance to be musical, and I think everyone should have that chance.
I think it brings a solid sense of culture to the community, specifically for young people.
The Academy programs, they provide an opportunity for like-minded kids to come together and make music together. But it goes beyond that. It goes into students coming together and learning how to be part of a functioning team. And they learn about how to open their ears and listen to each other, and how to listen to their teachers, and be part of a team that functions at a very high level. And through our performances, it also helps develop their sense of self-esteem, because they feel really good about what they're doing in the end, and they put a lot of hard work into it, and it's not always easy, but they persevere, and in the end, it makes them better as individuals. And it's those skills at the Academy that we're trying to help students enhance, that they're going to carry on through their lifetime.
For the next 75 years, I mean, my principal goal is to build a foundation that will ensure that, in fact, the orchestra is playing and financially secure 75 years from today. That's very important. This music is going to last. Audiences 75 years from now will buy tickets and be excited to hear that next live performance of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, just as they are today. That's not going to change. This is art that is everlasting, so to speak. And we need to build a base now to ensure that that happens.
A symphony orchestra is a true gem, and something that is to be valued. I think most people do value the orchestra, but it is important to support it with our dollars and with our attendance.
Explore new music, bring in new guests, and really take the symphony to a higher level. But all that, I think, is really enabled by that strong foundation, and that's what this 75th year anniversary is all about, is strengthening that solid foundation.
If you look at when companies are making decisions to come to Des Moines, we can talk about the symphony and the world-class symphony that we have, and that is a really big selling point.
It's awfully important to be able to support the symphony going forward, because none of this comes without a price. And if we are going to be successful and we are going to do better, I think we have an obligation to the next generation to have a world-class symphony, and one that is sustainable, because it makes us a better community, it makes us a more attractive community, and it is absolutely sending the right message to the next generation.
To give at any level is just, it's urgent, because when it's all said and done, what makes a difference in your life? And the arts, they create who we are.
It's just great to be a community together, witnessing our own community members in great performances from all kinds of music. It's just a thing to do. You know, I always look forward to weekends at the symphony. It's just the Saturday night cometh and away we go. We plan everything accordingly.
And I love it when the members are introduced many times at a symphony. And some have been there 25 years, 30 years, 50 years. I mean, it says something about the symphony.
We have a symphony. We have a viable symphony. 75 years that this community has sustained this symphony at a very high level is not something to lose sight of. I mean, it's really an amazing thing, because there are cities that are bigger than us that have folded. So I think that speaks volumes.
We have gone to the symphony forever, and I think we are constantly amazed at the amount of talent, not only within the symphony, but the talent that they attract nationwide. The people that we have seen over the years, Itzhak Perlman, Benny Kim is coming, and Nadja's going to be here
a number of times.
The quality on stage and the quality of artists, guest artists that they bring, it's phenomenal. You can't beat it. You don't need a bigger city. You have Des Moines, you have the Des Moines Symphony, and you have top-rate performance right here in our doorstep. It can't be beat.
What she said.
I love coming to hear the Des Moines Symphony for several reasons. First of all, the quality is tremendous. Their musicianship and the repertoire, it's all very, very, it's something that's very of interest to me. And another thing I like about it is that for 2 hours you sit and you are immersed in this wonderful music, and you don't worry about your cell phone ringing or catching an email. I think we need more of that in our lives.
This is a terrific community. I'm very, very excited about the future of Des Moines and what the orchestra holds for it and its academy, and look forward to those years ahead of us.
Congratulations, Des Moines Symphony, 75 years of great music making, and to the community for supporting us and being our advocates for that many years as well.
My heartiest congratulations on attaining 75 years of great performances, and all the best for the future.
Congratulations on the 75th anniversary of the Des Moines Symphony.
Happy anniversary!
Congratulations, Des Moines Symphony.
And here's to another 75 years.
Happy 75th anniversary.
We are delighted to be a part of it.
Thank you for supporting the Des Moines Symphony Orchestra and Academy.